First of all, the dinner is in the middle of the day. It's called dinner. It's in the middle of the day. There's no evening candlelit elegant holiday meals. It's always midday.
I
And
agree
then
with that.
supper is
That's
at
right.
night. It's just like a little snacky or, some leftovers in the evening. Okay, now this part is complicated. You have to bring a dish, but you can't bring a competing dish with anything the hostess is making. So you can't bring like your version of green bean casserole. You have to accept their version. Also, especially with
Well, that
dressing.
takes some
If they
coordination
made cornbread
to make sure you don't
dressing
get that
outside
right
of the bird, you
or
have to
wrong.
accept that. You can't be like, oh, I make Stouffer's stuffed in the bird stuff. No, you can't bring it. You
No,
can't
it's got to be
compete.
cornbread dressing
The
at our house.
hostess sets the stuffing tone no matter what.
We don't
So I
call it
don't know if the
stuffing, we call it
tryptophan
dressing.
hits harder down south, but everyone conks out completely asleep after the meal. It's not your fault. You didn't poison them. This is normal. The nap is normal. Everybody's usually watching football. You're playing football after the meal, eventually, after everyone wakes up. In the South, we always have that family member that starts drinking a little early and sits on the front porch and like demands conversation all day. Give them 5 minutes and then walk away. If you
Give them
if you
5
don't get
minutes
out
and then
after
walk.
5,
Good
you're
luck with
never
that.
going to get out. Also, if there's any conflict or feelings you'd like to discuss, you have to swallow them and shove them down. Shove them deep,
No, that
deep
always
down.
happens.
You
Yeah,
never bring up feelings, emotions, conflict at a Southern meal. And last but not least,
try that.
anyone and everyone should be emotionally prepared to bless the food at any time. You could get called out to do the blessing at any moment. Gracious Heavenly Father, blah, 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 blah. You better be ready.
I agree with everything she says, although it never happens quite that way. The rules go out the window, especially after somebody's had some wine too early. But I have a quick story, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for this, but it was Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, and my nephew decided he wanted to say the prayer before we ate, and we were all pretty shocked that he wanted to say the prayer. So we're all standing around, and he says the prayer, and at the end of a prayer, and he says, and I want to thank God for making me a father coming up soon. And everybody was completely shocked. In particular, my sister, his mother, was really shocked because she didn't know about it. And that's how she found out that he was going to have a baby. And it got pretty ugly for a little while because she didn't know ahead of time. So that was an interesting dinner.